With all of the new aspects in place for Worth County High School, both Superintendent Settle and Principal Kirsch are ready to bring in the new school year. Now that the final mayoral debates are over, it falls to the candidates to get the word out before Election Day. In a situation where every second matters, having this program will make sure that whether it's a fire or a medical emergency, that the reaction time is at its best. The first responders we spoke to tell us that more than 18 years later, they're still motivated by the attacks to be first responders. With more and more people shopping online than ever before, there are ways that you can protect your packages. However, Sergeant Wirtz says that there are a couple of things that you can do to stop package theft this holiday season. To the families who lost their loved ones in the tornadoes, this monument honors not only their memories, but the impact that they had on Radium Springs. As the Flint River continues to recede, many are still monitoring the floodwaters in Newton. I want to show you all, just across the street from me, there's a fire hydrant poking out of the floodwaters here after 2 days of receding floodwaters. And while Sheriff Meade says that they are going to see the water recede further Tuesday afternoon, they still need to assess road damage. Nearly 4 months after schools across the country were shut down over COVID-19 concerns, seniors from Worth County High School are finally walking across Milt Miller Field for graduation. For the class of 2020, they've been through the ringer.
Many of the hallmarks of a senior year, your prom, getting to special festivities at the end of the year, all of that was just stripped away because of the pandemic. So this has been great to offer this opportunity, and I think they're really appreciative and they're excited. While the seniors haven't had all of the bells and whistles that previous graduating classes have had, they're at least getting to celebrate with their peers and families with proper guidelines in place. We're going to open gates at 5:30 so that families have plenty of time to get in and get through our temperature screening at the gate and find their seats. We'll be socially distanced in the bleachers, so things will be marked off so that families are sitting a minimum of 6 feet apart from one another. For the class of 2020, they definitely haven't had the easiest road to get to graduation. And after all they've been through, to finally walk across Milt Miller Field feels like an appropriate exclamation point for the graduating seniors.
Over the 4 years we went through many trials and tribulations together, and this year was definitely not easy. And I feel like this class right here has been through a lot every year, and I feel like this is the biggest achievement we've earned these 4 years.
At first we was not going to have it, but now things turned around where we're going to have one. It feels amazing. I can get one, and everyone has one, and I'm glad that we actually finally get one.
As these students took their final steps out across Milt Miller Field Friday evening, it's a proper end to what's been 4 years of complete uncertainty. In Sylvester, Brian Roche, South Georgia TV. Michael and Bianca Knowles are just like any couple you'd find. They're big Dallas Cowboys fans and talk every Sunday at the local church. But for the last year, they've had a problem to deal with.
Michael is in need of a kidney. He was diagnosed with stage 4 renal failure January of 2019, and so we've been on dialysis since January the 8th, 2019.
Bianca and Michael have been searching for a kidney donor for over a year, and for Michael, being on dialysis keeps him from aspects of taking care of himself.
Dialysis is you have to watch your fluid intake, so even though I may be thirsty, I can't drink very much water or anything because your body just doesn't process, the fluid out.
As Michael and Bianca continue to look for a kidney donor, they've met plenty of people who've been in their situation. And for them, it's reassuring.
Just having the love and support, I think it's made us stronger because Michael's always been there to take care of me, so I've learned to now take care of him.
As well, the couple is encouraging a donor to come forward sooner rather than later.
It may not be you that's willing to go through the process, but you may know someone else that might be willing, and sharing and reaching is vital.
While the waiting list for a kidney may be years long, Bianca and Michael are hoping someone will come through and Michael can get a second chance. In Albany, Brian Roche, South Georgia TV.